I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So, good morning. Hey, Wig. Ciao. Okay. So, I stumbled across this food. Foodie Beauty hadn't been posting, right? So I've been like not really on YouTube a lot. And so I realized this morning she had posted this video last night in the ER. I'm like, ER? Chill. This video is oh god. Let's just get straight into it, y'all. Let's just get straight into it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button, okay? And make sure you're subscribed, okay? With post notifications all turned on. And we finna get into Foodie Beauty. Hey, Random Fish, how you doing? Hey, Capone, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to even speak to her. She also debunked Crystal and Liz is related who sleeps on the top bunk. What? Okay, now you gotta explain that a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna jump straight into this. Hey, Michael.
Very calm and peaceful. I love it.
If you hear an echo, y'all let me know.
Well, hello guys. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you about my story time of me being in the hospital yesterday. So I was in the ER for, sorry for the sun dust, for like 12 hours. So here's what happened. So yesterday I had a eye doctor appointment. So I went to the eye doctor appointment and
wait, hold on. Now, this is the mind bending part. Now, so I'm not sure why exactly she went just yet, but the fact that a few days prior she was out at a all-you-can-eat buffet, okay, knowingly having diabetes, eating all this chicken with sauce, no echo, just livestock. So this is kind of ironic that she's at the emergency room now.
then, you know, as I was pulling into the driveway, I felt dizzy, and I noticed I was a lot more dizzy and like my vision was more blurry than usual. And then during the exam, they had to put these contrast eye drops in to see behind my eyes, and it made my vision even more blurry. So I had to wait in my car.
So I wonder if that was the issue then.
To even drive.
I'll find out.
And I noticed that the dizziness wasn't going away. The blurry vision went away enough that I could drive. So I thought, I'm going to go to the hospital and I'm going to get checked out, because you hear horror stories about diabetes, ketoacidosis, hyperglycemia, going into diabetic coma. So I decided to go to the emergency because the walk-in clinics were pretty full for the day, and I don't have a family doctor. There's a wait list, okay?
Okay, so she still don't have a family doctor, but yet she out here at an all-you-can-eat buffet, eating God knows what with her diet, with her being a new diabetic and not knowing how to control her sugar or her insulin. Um, this is ironic. This is very ironic. And I do have a feeling that that is what. So my grandmother's diabetic, and her eyesight slowly started to go years ago. Now she's completely blind, right? So that is a symptom, is as your eyesight, you know. So she has to be very careful of what she eats, what she consumes, and how much of it. I think she's gonna struggle with this. I hope that she gets it taken care of. But I think she's gonna
So in
struggle.
Ontario.
She's gonna struggle.
So I went to the ER, and they have all my file there already, so that's
Of
good.
course.
Um,
Well known, girl.
It didn't look too busy when I got there. Honestly, I thought it was going to be kind of in and out kind of thing. You know, they would prescribe insulin or something. That's what I thought, and I would get to go. So no, I told them my symptoms. She pricked my finger, took my blood sugar. It was 23. I'll try to put the conversion here somewhere in MGDL, but that's
500.
MMOL.
Close.
And it's that's very high. So they were surprised how high it was. So then she said, okay, she took all my information. She said, now we're going to have you register. So I went to register. They give you that arm bracelet thing. So then ECG, I think it's ECG.
So I'm not 1,000% certain, but I think your body starts to, it can possibly start shutting down after 500. I think. I'm no doctor, so don't hold me to that, y'all. I don't really know, but I think it's 500.
Came and said, we're going to do an ECG. So they take me to this little room, like ECG. I guess they're just trying to rule everything out. They hooked me up, did the ECG. Then I had to wait in the waiting room, and I was waiting for a long time, and I was just like, I saw groups of people that I know registered after me go before me, okay?
Okay, so for those of us who are not aware of how the emergency system works, it typically works whoever's in the most trauma or whoever has the most seriousness, whoever's most life threatening goes first. Okay, so if they feel that the choice is not life threatening, they're going to push you back. Now, hers just needs to be monitored. So the fact that she didn't know she was going to be in the hospital for 12 hours is beyond me. When you go to the emergency room, you're going to spend anywhere from 1 to 12 to 48 hours in the emergency room, depending on what it is, how full they are, and how much staff they have. So always be prepared to wait, especially if it's something for like high blood pressure, diabetes, because something they have to monitor before you leave to make sure it's not going to go up or change drastically.
Now, a little cute French, and I'm French Canadian, so I can make fun of the accent. I'm not making fun. I'm just going to try to imitate it because, it makes the video more interesting. I don't know. You can laugh at me. No, but she came by and she was a volunteer. You know those like cute little old lady volunteers that are so nice? And she said, wow, you've been waiting here a lot, eh? And I said, yeah. And she said, what's your name? I will go check. I said, Chantal. And she knows how to say my name because she's French Canadian. So she said, oh, Chantal, salut, okay. I will go check. I will come right back. So she came back and she said, they didn't forget you, but they're waiting for your ECG results to figure out where to put you. Because there's different areas of the emergency, okay? There's urgent care, which you have to follow the yellow dots for, which is like minor things. And then there's observation, and that's if they need to monitor you, hook you up and monitor you and stuff. Follow the green dots. And then there's emergent care, follow the blue dots, which I don't even know what that means. So anyways, after a while, I thought, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. They haven't called me. Sure enough, the minute I sit down on the toilet seat, they call my name. So I have to hurry up. And I go out, I'm like, yes, me. So the nice lady, she's like, follow me, I show you where you go. And so I was expecting to go to the yellow dots. Sure enough, I was expecting to go to the yellow dots. Well, to my surprise, I was asked to go to observation.
Why wouldn't you not go to observation? That's ignorant for you not to go to observation. You have to be you have to be like really, really not all there in the head to not think that they're going to observe you after they give you the insulin to make sure they give you enough because that's not your regular doctor and everybody handles medicine differently. So they have to observe. Hey Neff, how you doing, girl? Neff, this morning, y'all. Let me get right quick. I'm listening though. Oh, my life right quick. Okay, period. Yeah, she didn't take nothing seriously. Nothing. She's not taking anything serious. She thinks it's a joke. Like, oh, I just need to go in there for my insulin shot and I'm good. No, baby, you need to stop just doing that. Because then your body will get used to having the insulin shot. And then you're going to need the insulin shot, right? So get it together, Foodie.
So I was getting a little worried. They're waiting for my ECG results. I have to go to observation. But they did blood work while I was waiting in the ER waiting room. Actually, they did blood work and hooked up an IV, just in case they need to draw blood and give fluids. All right. So I get to my room in observation. There's less rooms in this area. It's more small, and intensive.
Right.
And there's I have to put on a...
She acts like it's the flu. Or it's an eye. She acts like she's going there because she needs stitches or something. You know what I'm saying?
Gown that didn't fit, so I had the gown half on. And then I just made sure to keep the curtain closed. And my nurse comes in. She's like, hi, I don't know.
Well, hold on. Did she say she put half the gown on? Hold on. She just said she put half the gown on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
So I get to my room in observation. There's less rooms in this area. It's more small, and intensive. And there's I have to put on a gown that didn't fit. So I had the gown half on.
No, she sounded agitated. The gown didn't fit. Sorry. Listen. Them hospital gowns are big, right? They're big. Let's just call a spade. But I have seen them give somebody two. Like here in America, if you need two, they'll give you two. One for the front, one for the back. But they big enough to cover her. So I don't know why they didn't give her a second gown. But she's very...
And then I just made sure to keep the curtain closed.
Please.
And my nurse comes in. She's like, hi, I don't know why you're here, but I'll find out. I was like, all right. So I had to retell my story. You always have to anyways. They want to hear what you have to say. Asking me symptoms, all this and that. She hooked me up. My oxygen sat was 97, which is fine. My blood pressure was 135 over, I don't even know. And they didn't seem concerned with that. And so they did take some blood they just put the tube into the IV thing and take the blood that way. Very convenient, instead of sticking you all the time, So my blood sugar started at 23 when I went in there. So I presented with... the doctor came in. It was a resident doctor. She said, you have hyperglycemia. And she said, if you didn't come when you did,
she's going to be the next life by Jen. She doesn't take her life serious at all. No, she doesn't. And I have a fear. I have that funny fear too that she's gonna wait until it's too late, until her vision goes, or till she can't walk and she's bedridden, or you know what I'm saying, until it's tragic. Because you already hear her sound like she's giving up because she wants to have that surgery so bad. That surgery instead of just trying to change her life herself and lose the weight.
I suspect that it would have developed into ketoacidosis because of the symptoms you had. Now, my blood test came back that my blood wasn't acidic, but she thought that it could develop potentially into that. And so I said, oh, well, that's nice.
Right.
That's not
right. The candy bar. She ate the candy bar on the way to the all-you-can-eat buffet. I was screaming. Yeah, it was only half. Yeah. So that was better than what I guess she normally would have done, which would have been the whole bar. But she shouldn't have had it at all. And especially on the way to a buffet.
Scary at all. Basically, I'm learning that diabetes is really no joke. So,
You thought it was a joke?
so I do feel like an ass just laughing and having a good time eating plates of Chinese food the other day. Yeah, I do.
Oh, keyword. She said plates of Chinese food. So y'all remember when she did that video, right? It said part 1. We never got a part 2. Unless I missed it. I doubt it though. We never got a part 2 to the Chinese buffet. I think she has it. Yes. But I think now she feels stupid and she's not going to put it out there because of this situation. And it's not funny. It's not funny. It's the irony, though. The irony that you were just at a all you can buffet. You know what I'm saying? It's the irony of it. This 30 that doesn't work if you don't change your mindset. You can always eat. Okay. You can always out eat the surgery. Exactly. And that's one thing. Listen, I think that's surgery is an amazing tool they have for people who are bedbound. Bedbound. Because it's hard for them to lose the weight because they can't get up, right? She's not at that point. I feel like you should not be suggesting or thinking about the surgery if you can get up and walk. Oh, and hey, call me what you want. Call it what you want. Hate me what you want. But I'm being real.
Anyway, pardon my language. She said we're gonna give you insulin and try to get your blood sugar down. We want it down below 15. So I said, all right. She said, have you been taking your metformin? I'm on something that's a different name than metformin. I said, no, because it makes me very ill and I haven't been taking it regularly. So that's a no-no also. So she gave me my first dose of insulin and then took a blood test about 20 minutes later. My blood sugar went down to 16.5.
Okay.
And then they did some blood work. I forget the name of the test. I'll have to put it here somewhere. Osmo something. That, because when you're diabetic, you urinate more frequent. But if you're not drinking, if you're dehydrated and not having enough fluid or something, it leaves like sediment in your blood. I don't know. So I was highly dehydrated from these blood tests. So they gave me some fluid and oh man.
Now hold on. No, the blood test. Okay. I guess if you're donating a lot of blood, like gallons, you could be dehydrated from loss of blood. Those blood tests won't cause you to be dehydrated. Your ass was dehydrated before you got those blood tests from drinking all that soda and sweet tea night before like that all you can eat buffet. Because you didn't replace that sugar.
It wasn't on a pump, it was like a drip. So it was so slow. And I had to keep my arm a certain way or it would drip even slower. Anyway, I hate when they flush your line. You can taste the saline in your body. Ugh. Oh well. Anyway, the staff was very nice. So I was, there for many hours at that point. And then they tested, my blood sugar. It was like 13 something. They gave me another dose of insulin. And then finally, by the end of everything, by the time I got home, I left with an insulin with a blood sugar reading of 11. Is a lot better than 23, but still high. I was starving. Like, I felt really dizzy and nauseous though. So, but I was still hungry. Like, I was starting to.
Well, and so if she spent 12 hours in the hospital, I imagine she's going to be hungry. So yeah, I'm surprised her being a diabetic, they didn't give her a snack or something to eat on. Because being a diabetic, like you got to eat too.
Feel a bit better, but I was so tired and hungry. It was like 12 hours since I've eaten. So the lady said, we want to give you something to eat to see how you tolerate it. So she brings this this sandwich that was like The hospital food is horrendous. I'm sorry. And you know what doesn't make sense to me? I mean, I know it's
You know what? I'm gonna say it. First of all, yes, okay, they gave food. See, I told you, hospital food is not that bad. When I was in the hospital when I was a kid, I gained like 15 to 20 pounds in the hospital. Okay, I gained weight. The hospital food was very, very good. Now, if you're a diabetic and you're in the hospital, yeah, the food's gonna be trash. That's why her food's trash, because she's diabetic. She can't have no sugars or all that extra stuff that we can have. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's not gonna be the best until your body gets used to it.
not a 5-star hotel. But like they gave me a turkey sandwich on brown, but it was like stale brown bread with like
It's in the
one slice
hospital.
of turkey and butter on it. It was
That's
like
good.
gross. But I ate
But
some
you
of
ate
it
it.
because that was the best sandwich when you're starving. Okay.
See,
They
she
gave
ate
me
it.
water, so I ate that in the water. But then they gave
Hey,
me apple
Christine.
juice, like full sugar apple juice, and a full sugar, not diet, low fat, gluten free. It was a whole sugar loaded muffin, apple cinnamon muffin, and I'm thinking, I'm in the hospital in observation for hyperglycemia, and you're giving me sugar, because if I would have eaten that and drank.
Okay, hold on. So you mean to tell me she didn't eat this apple juice or drink this muffin? She's slow. It's a test. It's a test. You came in there with high blood sugar levels, right? High. So they gave you something to eat. Now the hospital wants to give you something sweet to see how high your blood sugar goes up. They want to see if it can maintain itself, because they know you gonna go straight home and gonna eat something sweet and unhealthy, knowing damn well you just left the hospital for having high sugar levels. So before they send you home, they want to run this theory to see how high it's gonna go up. So yes, I think she should have eaten the apple or the muffin. But how you know it was an apple cinnamon something freaking muffin if you didn't eat it? Girl,
The apple juice with it, they would be
she wouldn't eat this muffin, but she eat a candy bar and a fat and go to all you can eat buffet and drink sweet tea and pop a couple days prior. So now you too good.
giving me more insulin, I'm sure. It was just so weird. I was telling Salon, like, I'm here for hyperglycemia and they're giving me sugar.
Blame the
Anyway,
hospital.
so I didn't eat
Let's
that.
blame the
I
hospital.
said,
Okay.
I'm sorry. She's like, hey, you don't have to. She's like, I didn't cook it, so I'm not going to be insulted. About the. I said, no, it's just that I'm just afraid to have something with sugar. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll I'll take it away. So that was that. They just.
Speaking of shopping, y'all, I haven't updated my Amazon wish list in a long time, and don't use my Amazon wish list in the videos or the night Bobby dropping, because I switched Amazons because I got locked out of my old Amazon account, so I switched Amazon accounts. So yeah, don't use that, but I'm probably gonna update that today since all y'all doing y'all shopping. Look. Yeah, you made me think of my Amazon wishes when you said that. No.
Told me to stay. They didn't prescribe me insulin. They told me to just stay on my metformin type of drug that I have from Kuwait, and to follow up with a family doctor, which I don't have. So
Okay, so the hospital knowingly knows that she doesn't have a family doctor. There's something there that she's not explaining to us that we're missing. So I don't know their healthcare system, but I know how the healthcare system here in America is. And I do know if you go to ER for something like this, they're going to set you up with a primary care physician before you leave. They're going to make a recommendation. If they have to give you insulin, they're going to make a recommendation. And you're going to have an appointment, a number to call to set one up. This does not make sense for them to see you in the hospital with no kind of, and they tell you to keep taking the same medicine that you're prescribed in the Middle East when you can't go. How are you going to get that medicine refilled? Is your husband getting it refilled and sent to you?
That won't be happening. So I thought that's where my night ends. You know, she said, she comes in, she says, do you want to go home? Because I think they were going to keep me. And I said, I really want to go home. I'm so tired. I don't have my CPAP. You know, I'm just sweating.
She already said she wouldn't take the medication because it made her sick. What? Medicine always makes you sick when you first start. Not always, but there's a big chance that it will make you sick when you first start taking it. It's like a fish, put them in a new fish tank, right? They have to get acclimated to the water, to their environment, right? Same thing goes with freaking medicine. Your body has to get used to it. She just doesn't. She's just so
From
everything.
Just laying in the little cot.
Please,
my bottom hurts so bad, my lower back. Oh, I want to go home. So so she let me go home. Yeah, she let me go home, and I thought my night was over. So, you know, she takes up my IV and everything.
On it sometimes.
And I had to go to the parking garage. It's cold, it's dark, it's creepy. I'm on the top floor, the 5th floor of the parking garage. That's where my car's parked, because there was nowhere to park. When I came in, the parking lot was almost full. So, I had to take an elevator. Parking garage elevators are one of the types of elevators I'm the most scared of. You guys know I have issues with elevators, claustrophobia. I got stuck in them before, so I have some trauma there. So I just started trusting elevators again, since where I live in Kuwait, we take an elevator, right? So, but I'm always...
She act like they only have elevators over there in the Middle East. Girl, stop. So if she about to tell us she gets stuck on the elevator, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I gotta hear this.
Salah. Anyway, so I go by myself. My phone is dead at this point because I didn't think I would be in the hospital for 12 hours, so I didn't plan right. All right, so the elevator comes, I press the button, and I can hear it like boom, 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 going through the levels coming to get me. I get in, 5th floor, the doors close, everything's fine until I get to the 5th floor. I feel like a little drop, and I'm thinking, okay, it's just leveling out. The elevator has to level. Because as somebody who's afraid of elevators, I've watched many videos on how they work to help me like desensitize, to help me understand that, you know, I'm going to be okay. The doors don't open, and I'm thinking, okay, it's just going to take a while to level. Some elevators do that. Nope, doesn't open. I'm stuck in the elevator, okay?
Wait, so I'm hearing y'all in this conversation, you and Neff got going back about heated socks. They make heated socks? How do you gotta charge them up first? How's it work? You gotta plug them in first, or is it solar powered? How it work? I mean, I probably wouldn't want no heated socks because I live in Florida, right? And it's 74 degrees right now. So, I mean, I wouldn't need no heated socks, but I'm just curious now. How y'all talking about it? Anyway,
I got stuck in the parking lot elevator, and I'm like, I don't have my phone. What am I going to do? It's freezing. It's not a heated elevator.
So, the fact, okay, so if you get stuck in the elevator and your phone is dead, you always have a line of communication, right? There's always that button in the elevator you can hit, and it rings somebody, or there's a phone in there in the elevator, and it calls maintenance or whoever is paying attention, the police, fire department, whoever it is, right? It rings somebody. So she was never stuck or panicking ass. And I've never rode an elevator who didn't have heat. Y'all's elevators in Canada don't have heat?
Because it's in a parking garage.
No budget.
I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm in this cold steel metal box trapped. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I start immediately panicking, like that fight or flight response that I'm like, oh my gosh, my worst fear. I'm thinking, but I had to like reason with myself. Okay, my worst fear is happening. What am I going to do? You know, and I'm like, okay, just stay calm. I'm like, screw this. I took my hand. It was one of those doors that were split. They opened like this. So I just like pried, because I was on the 5th floor. I must have been, like, you know. So I pried the doors open with my hands, and it wasn't fully leveled. So I had to like kind of like step up a bit to get out. So I'm like, that's what happened. It wasn't leveling. So the doors won't open if the
My worst fear at this point is getting stuck on there. No, that's not my worst fear. My worst fear is what she just said. If she opened up the doors and she stepped out, and as she stepped out, halfway in, halfway out, the elevator just dropped with her in half. That is my worst fear. Okay, okay, that's my worst fear, girl. And apparently, it didn't drop on her. Apparently, she made it out because she's here to the story.
Elevator's not leveled for, security features. Well, I pried those doors open and they opened and I got out anyways. Like, I'm never taking that elevator. I'm like, see ya. I actually verbally looked at the elevator and flipped it off. I'm not kidding. That was very cross of me, but
girl.
whew, now I can't ever go back. It will remember that and trap me again. See how my dumb mind works. Anyway, so that's my story. That was very scary and I never want to go through that again. I don't want to pass away from this. Diabetes is just really not something to mess with. And I think I've fully grasped that, having gone through what I've gone through. Every time I think there's a new low and I get a health problem, I think, okay, this is it. But I think this is definitely it. And I can't in good conscience.
Now y'all know. I always say I'm riding for Foodie. Okay, now I always say I'm riding for Foodie, and y'all give me hell. But guess what? Okay, I'm a ride for Foodie one more time. Okay, I'm a ride for Foodie one more time. This is going to change her. This diabetes, her having these little bitties. And I'm not happy that she's having these episodes, but these episodes are what's happening, it's saving her life. These little small episodes, because they get more and more serious, right? I hope that's the last episode she has before she realizes, hey, this is serious. I need to eat right, not only that, but exercise and find me a doctor, okay? And quit running across the world like I'm young and healthy, because I'm not. Sit my ass down somewhere and get healthy first. That's what she needs to do first. You bought every single coach. Girl, I'm not playing with you these damn socks. No, I need socks.
Continue to eat crappy food, especially on the channel, knowing that I've just revealed to you guys how it affects my health. So I'm going to be focusing on health journey.
Oh, here we go.
And, just vlogs and being healthy. And, you could say, well, you're going to lose money. You're going to lose views. I don't care about that for one. But honestly, if you look at my videos, that's not.
I don't think she's going to lose money nor views. She's getting her super chats back. She's getting her members back. Okay. I don't think she's going to lose anything because people are going to be invested now. She's a diabetic. She's back in Canada. Okay. For a few years as we know it. So she's going to, people are going to tune in and try to figure out what's going on. Is she going to get with Nat, or is there going to be interaction with Pete's? Does she lose weight? Does she get healthy? Or is this the end of her? People are going to tune in to see if she sticks by what she says. Even though deep down, some of you guys already have the pre-notions that she's not going to follow through, but you're still tuned in because you still want to see if she does or not. You're invested. Just like I'm sitting up here, I'm invested, but I think she's going to follow through this time. There was one video where she was upset when she said that people have been making these accusations that she got reported by the doctor and was kicked out of the Middle East. She said that's not what happened. I believe her. That's not what happened. That was around. I mean, because I threw that out there too. But why? Why did you leave? Because your story don't make sense neither. Your story that you tell us doesn't make sense. So why did she leave in the first place? To get healthcare from a place that she know damn well she couldn't get healthcare from. She got better healthcare in Kuwait, as we've seen. She had a doctor already. Here she ain't got a doctor. She already in emergency. She's been back in Canada less than 30 days. less than 30 days, and she's already in the ER. Now y'all wait till she gets a hold of them nashies. Cause she ain't had a nashi in a long time. She thinks she over nashies, right? She thinks she over nashies. But wait until she gets a nashi in her mouth. The girls are gonna be cackling. The girls are not gonna be able to eat just one nashi. The girls are gonna end on a case of nashies. I think it was said that she has an opportunity to get her bankruptcy case deleted, a conditioning or something. What? Her bankruptcy? Oh, because that's why he can't come to the Middle East because of that's why he can't get. I mean, not the Middle East. That's why he can't come to Canada or go to Canada. Hey Nicole, how you doing, boo? She says something is definitely missing from the story. Yes, something is definitely missing. And then she gets upset with us for making our own pieces of the puzzle, trying to fit it all together. You can't get mad at us. Yes, we not always right. And I admit, sometimes my scenarios be completely left field. Because at that point, I'm putting two and two together, and that's what it equals to at that point. But you know what I'm saying? She get mad at us. You can't get mad. You don't take a squat. Okay, so let me figure it out. But yeah, it definitely don't make sense. I wanted to ask Chef if he would rock. Wait, I wanted to ask Chef if he would rock if I made him one like his open credits for his birthday. Yeah, I sure would rock it. You like anything you do for me, Neff, I'm definitely gonna rock it. Whatever it is you say, I'm definitely gonna rock it. Okay. I don't even know what it is, but I'm definitely gonna rock Neff. Conditional discharge of her dad. Oh, wait, who does she owe? Because she paid off the car, right? All her taxes. Like, because she owed them back taxes. Are referring to taxes? Yeah, I don't see how if she was in America with taxes like that, oh, she'd be locked up. And she on the internet talking about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no. America don't play. America ain't got nothing but time and opportunity. No, it's time opportunity. The land of the opportunity, okay? We ain't got enough time opportunity to come eat that ass up for them taxes. Don't play with America. America's not for play. Anyway, y'all, that's all I really got for today. I just seen that Monty was live, y'all. I hate that I started streaming the same time as he didn't. I'm gonna start checking. Me and him are going live about the same time, but I'm gonna start like offsetting it because me and him be doing panels, and I like to go talk with cousin Monty. That's cousin Monty, y'all. Okay. I had to go on his panels and stuff and chit chat. Y'all, so y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, okay? Make sure your post notifications are all turned on. We are working on our t-shirts, our merch. Okay. Stay positive merch. I'm working on designs now. I'm hoping to have that kicked off by my birthday. Okay. Birthday month coming out. Okay. Y'all get ready for that birthday month. Okay. So birthday month is February, y'all. It's on our Friday, February 3rd. Okay. We streaming. Y'all know. Okay. We finna have a good old time. Last time it was kind of dry. But this time I have a way to make it good. I got ideas. I'm finna just, and we're gonna sit here and cagaboo. We're gonna be eating, okay? So if you don't like mukbangs, I'm gonna be eating, talking shit. I'm gonna have my music, okay? My copyright free hip hop music, okay? No, but for real, yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be good copyright free music. Definitely. It's gonna be mixed, definitely. So I'm gonna do it up for my big special nail. Oh, okay. So that's one thing I wanted to do too. I've never had my nails done, y'all. So I want to get my nails done. It's like a little small, but I want the coffin nails. But I want them short with like a black French tip with a diamond on this one and a diamond on this one, and that's it. That's it, right? That sound cute. That sound cute. I don't know. And then I'm trying to have my hair done. Y'all trying to look cute for birthday, okay? I'm trying to look cute, yo. But we don't know. We don't know. Yeah. Anyway, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure post notifications are turned on, and always remember, stay blessed, stay positive, and stay motivated. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.